Welcome everyone. So in this video, I'm going to be surviving out of my Corvette Z06 for an entire 24 hours straight. Yeah, seems kind of crazy, but this is going to be my home for the next day. Welcome everyone, you guys are watching To Be Driven. Now, like I said before, we're gonna be surviving an entire 24 hours purely out of my Corvette. Now, if you're new to Be Driven, if you don't know, I have a handful of cars. I have a 350Z, I have an FRS, I have a BMW M4, and I obviously have this car right here. So before I started making this video, I decided, what would be the most uncomfortable car to stay an entire 24 hours in? Let me think. It would truthfully probably be my 350Z, the drift car. It has no rear end, it's like literally gutted to the max, but it's at the shop because it's broken, because it's a drift car. Well, what did you know? So our next best option was this car. Now the reason for it is a naturally aspirated 7-liter V8 that makes 500 horsepower and it's only a 2-seater. And just for your information, I have slept in my FRS multiple times and it's a 4-seater. Technically it's a 2-door coupe, but there is 4 seats, and same with the BMW. I haven't slept in that car, but there is a lot more room and a lot more practicality in both of those two cars, the Beamer and the FRS. This Z06, 0. And it's currently 12:30 p.m. so I will not be able to go back into my house until 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. There's only a few rules. Number 1, I have to sleep in the car. I can't sleep outside of the car. I have to be in the car. And because we're surviving in this car, we're only allowed to buy one food item. We can't cook it anywhere. We have to literally build a fire. Like if I want to make a cheeseburger, I have to make the fire. I'm not allowed to buy a grill or do any of that. And I can't go use a public bathroom to take a shower or something like that. So like that's off limits. And yes, I have came slightly prepared. We do have clothes and we brought water. I'm not literally gonna dehydrate myself for no reason. Obviously you can't see temperature, but it reads a feeling of 105 degrees right now. That's what it feels like according to the radar. And we're not even at peak heat yet. We're literally midday. It gets really hot at like 3 p.m. so it's gonna get worse in a few hours, which sucks. So all I've brought is a blanket, a pillow, my camera equipment, a towel, and a few chargers, and an extra pair of clothes because the clothes I'm wearing right now, they're gonna be soaked in sweat. I just know it. And in that bag, I brought a couple of bottles of water because like I said, it's 105 degrees out. It's gonna be hot. I'm not trying to freaking dehydrate myself to dryness. Step 1 is either find a place to sleep or find our one food item that we can buy. Now I will say, if you look in here, there's not even that much room to drive. Like, it's just driver's seat, passenger seat, and trunk. And because this car is so built just to drive, you can't even like recline the seats that far. There's a full-blown wall back here. So if I wanted to recline the seat as far as I could, it wouldn't even go anywhere. Which literally means there's a solid chance we're gonna be sleeping in the trunk of a Z06 Corvette with no windshield tint, which means some random homeless dude could probably peek into my car at 2 in the morning if he really wanted to. Let's go find ourselves a place to sleep or our one food item. All right, we got a small side quest before we go get our one food item. I just wanted to point this out to you. Look at what my temperature is reading. That is 96 degrees Fahrenheit outside, okay? Now, keep that in mind. That is just the car. It actually probably feels like 10 degrees hotter than that. And here in Florida, the only thing that makes it so hot is the goddamn sun. Like, the sun not being covered by a cloud literally just means anything. You just bake. You can leave your phone out in the sun for 5 minutes, overheated. Car, overheated. It's so goddamn hot because of the sun.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, this is a random side quest. There's a guy on the side of the road. His FRS died.
Yo, we in here. Come on.
Did he just die?
I don't know, I just saw him on the road.
What happened?
It just stalled out and then it told me it had a dead battery in it. So they jumped it to get it started, but then when it turned off.
If the battery terminal is connected, yeah, okay, so you should be good. You should be fine.
Okay.
Holy shit, this is boosted. This yours? Okay, I was gonna say, that's a f***ing Pro Charger. Now, I'm sorry to interrupt the video, but I gotta tell you guys about today's video sponsor, Cosmo Tires and Priority Tire. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know, I drive my cars a lot, and that means I always have to run good tires. And that's why I always use Cosmo Tires, and I get them all from PriorityTire.com. Whether I'm going to the drift track, I use my Cosmo Tires. Or just for daily driving, no matter where I'm going, I always have myself some Cosmo Tires. And you're probably wondering, why do you pick them out of all the tire brands that there are? Well, I'll tell you. When I get my Cosmo Tires from Priority PriorityTire.com. I know they're gonna have the best prices. They always have super fast shipping, and Cosmo has never let me down, which tells me that they always have good products. And I'm serious, they are so good on price. Usually tires for this kind of car would run at least $150 a pop, brand new, per tire. Cosmo tires at PriorityTire.com are almost half of that price or even more. So next time you need a new set of tires for your car, make sure you go to PriorityTire.com and use code COSMO5 for an even bigger discount. Yeah, as if it could get any more affordable. The tires that are already literally 50% of the cost of other brands, you can get them for even less with code COSMO5. There's a link in the description, or just simply go to PriorityTire.com. All you gotta do is find your tire size, and they make tires for all kinds of vehicles, whether it's a drift car, a daily driver, an SUV, a truck, you name it. Priority Tire is the way to go. But back to the video. You can get in the car,
Okay.
make sure the e-brake's down. All you're gonna have to do is keep the clutch in
Okay.
and turn the key, put it into second gear. All right, now we're gonna push you, and then once we get to like, we'll tell you when, let the clutch out and it might start. At the white line, yep, try it. Oh, almost.
Almost.
It almost worked. Here, turn right, turn right. Side quest number 2. We gotta jump start a boosted FRS. That's a bit strange, but I gotta run back to my car so I don't impede traffic because there's so much of it. Dude, we're literally on the way to go somewhere to get our food for the night. Park right here, put the hazards on. All right, we're about to save the day again. All right, so same thing. Just turn this way. All you need to do is get it to enough speed. We're gonna push you as hard as we can. Oh, come on. Try it, go. And it's off! Oh, it died! Keep the gas going. Did it die? It died again. At least we got it out of the main street.
Yeah, for sure. Got me out of harm's way. Thank y'all, for sure.
Not the side quest I expected, but still a side quest, and we got him out the main street. So check. Now we have to do what we were actually doing. Okay, now we are back to where we were going before. All right, we're launching. Woo! Oh my gosh. Call me an LS7 because I am overheating right now. Holy shit. I mean, an FRS is not a heavy car, but it's 100 degrees out right now at minimum. Oh, feels like 106 degrees. Well, now that we got that out of the way, we have to figure out what I'm gonna do for the next 6 hours, 7 hours before I have to actually get ready to go to sleep in the middle of this car. I think my main worry, because we're not gonna be just in some parking lot, is like, Florida is known for the craziest wildlife. I'm not trying to get ran up on by a goddamn alligator. Honestly, at this point, I think our goal is just to find a place to sleep, because we're not gonna go into a parking lot, and we need somewhere that's like generally safe-ish. It's been like an hour or two. It's like 2:30 right now, and not even joking, this is gonna suck. I'm already sweating and the AC is on. Like, no joke, my butt is sweating so bad. So I found the place we're gonna go. It's like a random nature preserve, which hopefully means like there's gonna be lots of trees because we need shade. Like, desperately need shade, but it's 15 minutes from here, so we gotta head over there now, and we're in a fast car, so it definitely not gonna take 15 minutes, my guy. I might not have chosen to do this in the most practical car, but I definitely chose to do it in the fastest car. Easily the fastest car I own. Oh, slight burble action. Oh my gosh. Spinning is not winning. And we got ourselves a speed bump, which you can't even see. Get out of neutral. Come on, come on. You're better than this. You're better than this. You could drive. You know how to drive. Oh my God. Mike, shut up. Okay? God dang, no fucking patience, bruh. Another speed bump. Oh, gotta go nice and slow. Get out of first gear. Hi-yi. There we go. Oh, don't scrape. Perfect. For fact's sake. How many of these are there? God dang, bruh. Jeez. Oh shoot, hello there, officer. How are you? Okay, gotta keep it chill for the cop. Oh, he's going the other way. Perfect, let's go. I was not trying to get no silly ass ticket for no reason. Oh. But we got 3 minutes to our destination. I'm hoping this isn't like absolute garbage, because if it is, it's gonna suck to sleep at. Oh, hello, cop. Hello there, officer. Good to see you. Absolutely did not just go 90 through that tunnel. Okay, I believe we have arrived at where we're supposed to be. This is gonna be quite interesting. Oh, look at this long straight road. Okay, it's getting hot. I'm gonna turn this thing off and then pop the hood so the engine can breathe a little bit. Yeah, it's like 105 degrees right now, and a big fat LS definitely gets hot fast. Bad news, I found that there was no water here. We need water because it's hot. We want to cool some stuff down, and we actually want to go swimming, but we're not gonna go swimming in a lake because I remembered we're in Florida. Alligators. Your boy's not trying to get eaten alive before I even have to go to sleep. So instead of going to the lake, we're gonna go to the beach. So let's take the Corvette to the beach. And off we go. This is gonna be bad. I got the AC bumping and I'm sweating already. Like, and it's been like 3 hours.
2 hours later.
Okay, well, we are almost at the beach. Just wanted to point this out. Look at the size of that house. Oh my Lanta. All right, we've pulled up. Turn off the car. It's still 100 degrees out, and there's only literally 2 spots that actually had shade. All the other ones were just literally just blatantly in the sun. But back here I have the rest of my stuff. I got some towels, I got a tripod, my blanket that's probably gonna be steaming hot, a pillow, and some water in that bag. That's literally all we're here with. So we're gonna jump in the water, probably chill here for a bit, like I said. And we, no joke, probably picked the hottest day to do this. Easily. Like, I've never ever just leave my thing wide open just because it was that hot. But to keep this thing from not absolutely exploding like a volcano, I gotta keep the hood straight up open. I'm probably not gonna bring this camera with me because I don't need to film a bunch of old people in bikinis at the beach. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit when we are cooled off, if it even does work, because this beach might be hot as fuck anyway. Well, I'm gonna throw this on and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, well, it's literally been 2 hours, and if you notice behind me, big old cloud, blue skies. Yeah, that is a storm. We might be sleeping in the rain tonight. That cloud right there, usually when it gets cloudy in Florida, that means it's gonna downpour, and he's on a bike. So like, that's gonna suck. And honestly, he's told me he's terrified of thunder. So like, if it thunders, we're gonna be happy. He's gonna be crying like a baby, bruh. I'm gonna dry off with this towel, put my shoes and my pants back on, and then drive all the way to the location that we don't even know where we're going yet. Find a place that is actually safe enough to sleep. Mark our territory, you know what I'm saying? AKA pee on the ground so nobody else comes and sleeps where we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go find ourselves some food so we can survive the night. And then we'll probably find a way to set up shop so I can actually sleep in the back of this, because I think that's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Like, I'm gonna resort to sleeping in this. So let's just get changed real quick. And boom, pants and shoes back on. I did track some sand in the car, but it's all right. Okay, so now we have like a 40-minute drive to the general area of where we're gonna be staying. Now, I'm gonna check it out just to make sure it's like good and there's nothing sketchy during the day, so then we can go back there at night and be not absolutely harassed by a homeless guy. And it's almost 6 o'clock, so we've been through like 6 hours of this so far, almost, maybe 5.5, and we still got another 18 to go. But that storm is coming fast, and Florida weather will, watch. I'm gonna cut, and it's gonna be fucking pouring.
10 seconds later.
And what did I literally just say? Completely soaked. Everybody's going 20 under the speed limit. Great. I don't know how he's riding that bike, because it is soaking wet. I saw him slip out like 3 times. He's low-key lucky to still be standing right there, because they were some, you're not supposed to drift a bike, and he was definitely drifting a bike. And I mean, you could probably imagine 500 horsepower to the rear wheels, no traction control, because I have no traction. My ABS is gone. I completely pulled that fuse. Say goodbye to that fuse. So we are all balls, no walls. Like, that was 1/10 of the throttle. This is absolutely death. The stuff that has happened already, and we haven't even like started to have to go to sleep yet, is just, why? Okay, holding the camera and doing that completely on accident, I didn't mean to do that at all, is actually so fucking scary. But literally just like that, the rain has stopped. Look, it's completely stopped raining. Obviously it's still soaking wet, but like, the rain's gone.
8 hours later.
Okay, people, we have found our location. So this is literally in the middle of a completely undeveloped neighborhood. All they have is a road. There's no houses around. So it's literally just the street, but there's like clearly construction vehicles here. So it's obviously underdeveloped, which means there's nobody out here. Now what we gotta do is find a place where we can like kinda hide, because I don't really want to be in the direct center of the road. Like, I don't want to chill right there. I think I'd like to like be in the grass somewhere. And I know there's like little pull-out spots, like literally where there's just nowhere to go and it's just kind of parked. So we have found our spot. The Corvette is just chilling here. We're literally in the middle. What's that? Did you see that? So yeah, literally we're kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, and there's a few neighborhoods back that way, but in this entire vicinity it's just hay barrels and grass and road and a random construction site. So here's the plan. Now that we found where we're gonna sleep tonight, we're gonna go to AutoZone and grab him a tool because his bike is leaking oil. We gotta take the fairings off and fix that because we don't really want a bike leaking oil for 24 hours straight. That's no good. And then after that's fixed, we're gonna go to the store and buy the one item that we can eat. And I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be glizz or a hot dog. And honestly, there's not a lot of trees out here, so it might low-key kind of suck to cook a hot dog. The only thing we might have to do if there's no trees, we can't start a fire. I have a very hot LS, which might act as a stove tonight.
Much later.
So it has been fixed, we believe. We let it run for a little bit. It did not leak, and it's actually been like an hour and a half, and Walmart is closed. It's 11:01 now, and they close at 11 o'clock, and we cannot get there in -2 minutes. So we're gonna have to find ourselves some food, AKA hot dogs at either a gas station or that's really our only option, a gas station. Next stop is to get ourselves some food, because we're both hungry. All right, we found our second source of food that's not Walmart, and that is literally a gas station. And I also needed gas because we're on like a quarter tank, because I did so many freaking pulls in the rain. But not a single food store is open. So our reliant is on a gas station. So this is gonna be the first gas station. We're gonna get gas here first, and then see if they have hot dogs inside or something we can cook with an engine. Somehow, I guess. A gong, a third gong. A gong? I mean, I'm looking around and I don't see any cold, not cooked hot dogs. Kind of random, but do you guys have like uncooked hot dogs? Like 2 of them?
We do, but I'm not allowed to really sell them without them being cooked, you know what I mean?
That means gas station number 1 does not have uncooked hot dogs that they can legally give us, which is kind of dumb, but try again. Yeah. All right, so the next best thing is to go to a Wawa. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully they have a hot dog, because I'm not really trying to run around until 2 in the morning, just trying to find a single hot dog to cook. And I also gotta be really careful on this road at night, because this thing is gonna go off like crazy, just because cops literally camp on this main road. See, look, I told you there would be feds. I told you. Undercover, literally right there. That is an undercover cop, trying to be all freaking sneaky as a deaky. Okay, we have gotten to Wawa, and we are gonna see if this place has a hot dog. So my guess is it's gonna be in the refrigerated stuff, and I don't see anything here. I mean, we could cook an egg. Just cook an egg on the vet engine bay, that'd be hilarious. So we looked around for about 3 minutes to make sure that they had it or they didn't have it, and they don't. And we're a little under 12 hours into this. It's 11:45, we started at 12:30. So we got another full-blown 12 hours to go, and we haven't eaten. We're both getting really tired, and I don't think we're gonna look for another place to buy a fucking hot dog when we don't really want to eat an engine-cooked hot dog. That kind of sounds like carbon monoxide just into my gut from a hot dog. So we're gonna find something that's as compact as we can, so we can actually like have a slight meal, I guess you could say, but it's not like a bag of chips, because that would just suck ass. Since I already have water, we'll get 1 bag of apples. This is gonna be our meal for tonight. So we got the food, literally for like, this is gonna last maybe 15 minutes and hardly fill me up, but that's all we're doing. Back in the vet, where we're gonna be spending the next way too long. Him and I, we're gonna drive all the way to the location where we're gonna be sleeping, unpack our stuff, and eat, and then get ready to fucking fall asleep. And I don't even know how we're gonna arrange this. It's gonna be so ghetto, but... And to be honest, even though it's literally only midnight, I'm actually getting tired, because just sitting in this car all day is like, it's not an uncomfortable car, but it gets uncomfortable after 12 hours. Like, no joke, I'm so exhausted from the humidity and trying to figure out how to make a fire or just to cook a hot dog on my engine was like, that just sounds like so much effort, and something could go wrong. Imagine I dropped a hot dog into my engine bay. But we're gonna finish the drive to the location. We got another 15, 20 minutes, and then we're gonna set up shop and be uncomfortable as fuck. I don't think you guys understand how humid it is out here. It hasn't rained in like 8 hours, and the road is still soaked. I'm telling you guys, Florida is different. What?
Let's go for quarter mile.
Quarter mile? I'll give you the hit. We're about to gap an 18-wheeler truck. You ready? Watch this. He's not even ready. We're in gear. The second that thing turns green. Gapped! Absolutely gapped! What you know about it? We gapping 18-wheelers in the vet. Had to humble, bro.
10 seconds later.
It's definitely dark. I mean, I have this camera as bright as it gets, and it is definitely dark out here. And I honestly don't think we're gonna encounter any like weird crackhead people, but I think our number one concern should be like wildlife. Hold on, watch me turn off my headlights. We're gonna disappear. Look at this, ready? Nothing. I'm not even gonna lie. The crazy amount of stuff that I be doing for absolutely no reason besides entertaining you people, and some of y'all still ain't subscribed. Why? Why are you slacking? All right, I believe this is where we're gonna park. Literally just in the middle. I think we have found where we're gonna be for the rest of the night. Yep, we are sitting in the middle of absolute nowhere. So I'm gonna pop the trunk, and I think we're gonna organize everything so we can literally live back here. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn this car off. We're probably gonna snack. I think we're literally right next to a construction site, which you can't see. We got a towel, some water bottles, which I actually literally might even use to shower. Like I might actually like take my clothes off, dump water on myself, dry, and put a fresh pair of clothes on just so I'm not sticky and sweaty, because I'm sticky and sweaty, like it's not even funny. So let's eat and then set up my little trunk bed that I'm gonna make work somehow. So I'm gonna take all these clothes and this water bottle, throw it up to the front seat, and then set up my bed, which is literally a pillow, that pillow, and this blanket. The passenger seat is loaded with literally everything except for my blanket and pillow. I'm gonna set this up really quick to the point where it's literally gonna be as efficient as possible. Probably put the pillow in the corner like that, so I have as much leg room to put my legs there. I'm not gonna lie, this blanket right here is very hot because it's been sitting in this trunk for like the last 12 hours. It is currently 12:26, so we're almost 12 hours into the challenge. I'm kind of shocked that I made it this far, but we still got halfway to go. And I'm gonna try and bang out like 7 or 8 of it in the back of this trunk, which is probably like half the height of me. You have no idea how fucking humid it is. Like, it is so humid outside. It's like I'm walking in water. Yeah, this is low-key a setup. 1 foot at a time. Oh God. Well, my feet are at the end and my head is like this. So we're gonna have to compact ourselves. What have I done to end up at this point? I don't even know if this trunk will close all the way. I don't think it will. I honestly don't think this blanket was a great idea, because like, just laying on top of it, you could literally probably see I'm like glistening in sweat. All right, I scooted up a little bit. My foot is like barely touching the back of the seat, and I actually fit. Like, your boy could low-key fall asleep like this if it wasn't 6,000 degrees, and that's why it's gonna suck so bad. I mean, I've got to admit, I've done some dumb shit. This is up there. This is just like unreasonably dumb. Like, I'm choosing to put myself in this position. I think my next move is to indulge in my gourmet Wawa. On a real note though, like, in this position I'm in right now, I dead serious think like if I needed to, I could actually sleep in this car. The space is, it's actually more comfortable to lay down in this than it is to sit. But if you think about it, I have all my stuff set up. If I just wanted to put my feet like down here, like I'd be chilling. And it's almost like this corner of the car literally wanted me to put a pillow in it. Like it's just meant for it. It's meant to be, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna mac this food real quick and then I'll catch you guys. Let's see if I can actually fall asleep here, because I'm literally sweating sitting still. It's like 12:45, almost 1 a.m. right now. I'm gonna try and lay down. I think the only thing I'd have to worry about is suffocating, but I'm gonna leave the windows cracked open so I can like at least breathe. I'm actually getting kind of exhausted, but it's so uncomfortable. Like my clothes are sticking to me. And honestly, one of my other concerns, besides obviously getting macked by some random like deer, is you see this light that's on right here? That's my battery still running. So like, I don't want this car to die. So I might actually have to lock myself in this thing so the battery will turn off.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Literally, I have the trunk closed. Like you can see the windows right here. My head has like that much clearance. Oh my God. And that's not even fully closed. Like it's just like sitting on the lock. Like if I just went like this, I'm instantly getting my head hit. Yeah, so if you're like in any shape or form claustrophobic, don't try this. Besides like suffocating myself in my own breath, this is not terrible. So it is currently 1 a.m. Sunrise is supposed to be at 6:44 a.m. I will be shocked if I can sleep until then. So I'm gonna try and go for 6 hours, just pure rest because I'm gonna need it.
6 hours later.
I'm not even gonna lie. This has been the worst night of sleep, but it is currently like maybe 5:30. I did get like legit 4 hours of sleep. I had to fucking change my sweaty ass shirt. This blue shirt right here got so wet and there's a fly in my car and I'm definitely getting bit. Brother, I am so dead.
346 minutes later.
It's been like an hour. It's probably like almost 6:30 now, I think. Yeah, 6:22. The sun is slowly coming up. I had to move to the front seat because I could not stand having my head compressed so much against the trunk. But we have almost survived the full 24 hours in my goddamn Corvette. And this is honestly terrible. The field over there has like so much mist over it, and I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the creepiest part about staying here. It just looked like the fucking Grim Reaper was gonna come out of there and just get us. And like when you're stuck in a really confined space, especially something like that, like I'm not trying to have to run for my life and barely be able to move my head.
5 minutes later.
There's like kind of like 2 cars here now. One's showing up. I don't know what's going on.
Hey man, could you guys move it on somewhere else? This is the entrance of our job site. We're gonna have traffic coming through here, so can y'all take that down the road, please?
Just go down the road?
Yeah, take it down the road that way.
Okay.
All right?
Yep, no problem.
Whatever y'all are filming, whatever y'all are doing, you don't need to be doing it in front of our job site. Right?
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's right. His little construction site. Yeah, we definitely, bro. Oh man. Get some AC going in this thing. Yeah, literally sun is rising and we got fucking birds. What's good? Hello, bird action. My eyes burn so much. There's like a lot of car traffic here for 6:30 in the morning, so I think we're gonna relocate. Like, look at all the water on my car. It's that humid out here. I think we're on hour 18, which means we have 6 more hours to go. My eyes burn so bad because I'm on such little sleep. All right, now there's one thing I do want to do. There is a field of goats right in front of me, but we're gonna go feed some fucking goats. Park it up, parked this, and parked that. Now we're gonna go say hello to some wildlife. Look at all the goats. What is good? How you doing? Oh, you want to say hi? Oh, you got a beard. He's grubbing. Bro, there's so many of them back here. Look, they all just came out of their little hut. No, wait, there's a whole blown horse. Oh, you want some grass. Get yourself some grass, bro. You can wear it. Bye-bye, goat. Not gonna lie, that was pretty goated. Pun intended. It's like 7 a.m. We probably got another 5 hours to go. Oh God, don't trip on the car. Well, we have finished feeding the goats. Cannot lie, that's a nice sunrise. Now, it is literally 6:56 a.m., so it's almost 7 in the morning. We got 5 more hours. And I'm not gonna lie, for the last 10 minutes, I've contemplated whether I wanted to go catch some more sleep. But at this point, it's low-key too bright for that, so I'm gonna have to force myself to get awake. And it's clearly not working, so I need coffee. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting kind of exhausted and getting out of this low-ass car. I'm honestly contemplating whether I want to get this coffee or try and go back to sleep, but once I open this door, it's probably too late, and it's too late. We gotta stay up the rest of the day. Got the coffee. Oh, here we go. I think the worst part about this is now I'm gonna go sit in a parking lot for 4 hours and do absolutely nothing and watch paint dry, aka watch a clock pass. But I must complete the 24-hour challenge in this car. And that's how we're gonna do it. All right, we've arrived at an empty parking lot. It is currently 7:45 in the morning. We have another 5 hours to go. So I'm gonna sit in this parking lot by myself for 5 hours. And would you look at that? It is currently 12:27. I've officially survived 24 hours in my Corvette. And you know what that means? It's time for me to go fucking home.